Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged in Atlantis. My name is Rakoona. So we are here back at our base. The silverfish moves again. I don't know why it got stuck last time, but that was absolutely retarded. And we began with a very nice little montage by none other than Rick Rakoon himself. Yes, Rick. Thank you, Rick, for the nice montage. No, Rick, it's no trick. I'm just saying thank you. You did a great job. You know what, Rick? Screw you. Screw you. So we got ourselves a nice little compartment over here. Very small and tight to begin with. I've kind of dug out in here because I needed a stone. And yeah, we're going to be making pretty much our hangar over there in that direction. Maybe expanding the base in that section. Maybe we could go that way. We'll see because, yeah, just the fact that I built diagonally, kind of, at the entrance, it does work, but I'm going to have to think about how the entrance is going to be for my other vessels. And speaking of which, I've noticed some windmill turbines. Look at that. I'd never seen that before. The only thing is I need some more steel plates, and I also need some carbon substrate. And carbon substrate requires plant fibers. And I don't know about you, but I'm not fond of manually chopping down these trees. And for that, I do have a ship called the Termite, which of course will be found in the workshop. The only problem here right now is I still need to unlock some things. And there you go. Let's do this. And for that, I need a couple of carbon substrate. Ugh, dang it. Means I'm gonna have to go and chainsaw the crap out of those trees for a little bit still. And I don't have enough plant fiber here to be able to make myself some fuel. Does this come with at least one charge? Yeah? Oh, dang it. Well, there is plant fiber all around like this that you can find around the map. So let me grab a few, at least so I can make myself one charge. And so on and so forth. Might as well go and grab a couple of these plant proteins. Although I still have a lot of emergency rations, I would rather not go through them all right now. Ooh, berries. Alright, and now that I have my plant fibers, let's go and make one biofuel. That way I can go and collect myself 1 or 2 trees, and after that I'll be able to bring in the termite. Alright. Let's reload this wonderful chainsaw, and let's get annoyed very quickly with the sound of it. Oh yeah, just choppity chop chop. Well, that didn't take too long to get my inventory full, so let's go and start converting this into some carbon substrate. And of course, I am missing some stone dust, so might as well go and dig a little bit more next to the main room. Alrighty, let's do this. Start production, and let's spawn this little puppy right here. Oh yeah, he's a mean-looking little biatch, and it's even got a sentry on the back there. Well, a turret to be exact. Sadly, I do not have the ammo for that. Let's use the remainder of our fuel, and let's go ahead and chop some trees down. Yep, it is very, very efficient. Yeah, I gotta take myself off of pilot mode there. It's just for the other one that I needed that, because it doesn't turn very well. But this little termite chops through trees very fast. A very efficient little fish. And it's all following the same color theme as the other, and all the other ships that I'll be bringing in this series. Alright, I've gotten the ship full, and with a full ship, yeah, you can get up to about 662 wooden logs. I'm sure I can make it go up to 666, but let's not do that. Okie dokie, let's turn this off, and let's send all of these wooden logs in here. I'm not needing all that many, but you know what? It's going to come in handy also when I want to make myself some biofuel. Now, the only problem is if I want to make some of these wind turbines, I'm going to need a lot more steel plates. Now, there are a couple of wreckages nearby, and I think I could just go over there and salvage the crap out of them. What's your storage capacity, Mr. Silverfish? It's got like a 1400 storage supply. It's not good. I'm gonna take the Scorpion out. And that way I'm gonna be able to salvage directly inside of it. Yes, today we're taking a little load off. We are kind of going off the track. We're not doing missions. We're not doing frickin' instances. Nope, we are just going to do a little bit of building, resource collecting, kind of get a little break from IDA, right?
You can't get rid of me that easily, you lazy bum.
Ugh. I thought I wasn't gonna have to type in whatever you say today.
I thought you were happy to have me back on the team. I get it now.
No, don't take it personally, but just writing everything you say, especially in Reforge Eden, which is pretty freaking intensive. It takes a lot more time per episodes to edit.
Well, that one's all on you, Buster.
I know I didn't have to do it that way, but I chose to because it's a lot more work. You know what? Look at what you're making me do. Now because of you, I gotta frickin' type in some more stuff in an episode where you're basically not even supposed to show up as much.
And whose fault is that?
Yes, kind of. I know it's my fault, but
how about we blame it all on Rick?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's blame it on the raccoon. Oh, quit being such a baby, Rick. You know you're responsible for all this.
He smells like a wet dog.
Anyways, let's go ahead and salvage the crap out of this. We're going to get a lot of steel plates. And since this isn't a survivor tool, it's going to go a lot faster.
Less talking and more working.
And there you go. That wreckage is done for, although there is still an icon. I don't see anything else. Maybe there's some more stuff underground, but you know what? That's good enough. Yeah, whenever this ship gets full, though, it does suffer speed-wise. I can only go up to 32 meters per second. And I don't know about you, but, you know, usually I go with solar power. I think we could go with that, but I really wanted to try out these wind turbines. Wonder how well those go. Okay, now that everything is transferred, let's go ahead and try this. Wind turbine takes up a 5x5 space. Ooh, that's a lot of space. This means I'm going to need 25 blocks for that, I think. And I think with that, we'll need also a solar capacitor. So build away, portable constructor. So proud of you. So the solar capacitor, I could probably hide it under here. There's no point in having it closer. Now, I want to connect to the base over here. Let's take the ship out a little further away. Ooh, it is dark outside. Maybe I could put it somewhere over here. Yeah, right over here. We need a 5x5 area. 5, and another 5. Let's go like this. Let's go ahead and do the corners. This, like this, and like this over here. Same thing, but with the other side. Perfect. And all we need now is to finish these little corner pieces. Let's go ahead and put these ones on. Now, the only thing I'm going to need afterwards is to get myself a paint gun. You know, this looks neat and all that, but I need to texture this. Alright, so this is the base. Let's slap it in the middle. And let's put our turbine on top of this. Oh my god, this thing is tall. I guess I gotta go into drone mode. Let's slap this on there. And it's not spinning. Shoot! It does look neat, though. I wonder, is this part of Reforge Eden, or is this exclusive to Atlantis? All I know is it looks cool, aside from the fact that it's not spinning. So we got solar over here, but we don't have wind power or anything. Wonder if this is done, kind of. Yeah, maybe it's not done. Maybe I just build this for absolutely nothing, but it does kind of look nice. We'll leave it there nonetheless. I was kind of hoping to have power with this, but apparently not. Now, if I want to look at making some actual power here, generators, I am missing some stuff. So I'm going to go and find some resources and start drilling. And not too far from here, there is copper and there is silicone. A little bit of iron up here. I could go ahead and grab a little bit of each. So let's take the termite. I don't know why the hell it's written scorpion on there. I'm going to have that fixed. Termite. I thought I fixed this already. So yeah, let's take this little puppy out for a spin. Oh, apparently I just discovered an iron survey. There seems to be a couple of heat signatures over there. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's go and focus on gathering our resources. Alright, so we got ourselves a little spider nest over here. Let's not worry about that. They seem to be far away anywho. Let's go ahead and collect our copper. Alright, you know what? Resource collecting, Rick, I think you could probably start to do music. Well, this is it. That was my last freaking clip, and I used up all my fuel as well. So, yeah, no good. I'm gonna have to go and collect myself some more promethium eventually. I think we still have some more promethium fuel. The small types we need to make the drill charges back at Atlantis. So, I'll have to make a trip over there and maybe start hauling some stuff back on this side, since I did make myself some storage. And we are back. You know what I was thinking? Maybe, if I'm looking at the base here, power's not on. Yeah? You're not gonna start spinning for me? Ugh, you suck. What is this? Max CPU tier allowed. Oh. Is that like a limit of CPU type ships that you can bring on this planet? If you go with anything stronger, it won't allow you to put it down. Huh, that is odd. Anyways, let's grab our ores and let's put it into small constructor. I know what you guys are thinking. Probably thinking, hey, why aren't you putting some solar panels down? I could. Honestly, I could, but I already unlocked the second tier solar panels, so I don't really want to waste the resources on that when I can make myself a better one. Anywho, let's wait for this generator and this fuel tank to get ready. While this is building, I think I'm going to be heading back. I'm going to go to Atlantis and start getting myself some fuel, maybe bring myself some more of these small fuel packs if I have some. Alright, let's park this over here. You better not get stuck. You better not get stuck like the other one. Anyway, hey, you were still looking at that poster, weren't you? You saw me come in, you didn't want me to get all judgmental, so you decided to walk away from it, right? Is that what it was all about? Oh, you can't even face me, you're so ashamed. Perv. Yeah. Anyways, why do I waste my time with you? Oh yeah. Alright, let's go and grab our gear. There's our locker. And, oh, we have plenty of these small fuel cells. That's great. Alright, so let's fill up. Okay, that's as much as I can bring. I'm bringing also a little bit of cobalt and neodymium. Who knows, maybe that will be required for some more advanced components. Let's get out of here, I'm tired of this. Well, that's a good thing. At least this little puppy did not get stuck. It is a wonderful day, though. It looks really neat outside. That's a great planet to live on. Alright, now that we are back, let's go and put the resources in. Let's make ourselves a couple of drill charges. Is it in vanilla that it makes 3 or 5 for every batch? No? Yeah, maybe. I thought Reforge Eden was making more than that. Anyways, let's grab these things and let's go ahead and put them inside our base. And you, my fine little small constructor, you're going to go here because the big one is going to go there. What are these? Glass blocks? What? Okay, I'm curious. I got to see what this is all about. I just wanted to make myself some normal carbon composite blocks just so I can have myself a little area where I can drop down my generator. And then I saw that thing. So let's go over here. Let's kind of make a little area and we can eventually put down our generator over here. Let's dig this out a little bit. I want to kind of maybe put the walls over here. Slappity-doo. And let's put a wall right here. And slap this over here like that. Oh, great, I fell. Alright, let's slap a generator over here. Probably put 2 more eventually. As for the glass block, what do we have here? Glass tube? Okay, so we got different shapes of blocks. Weird. Huh, okay. That is new. Okay, well, let's leave it there for now, I suppose. Eventually I'll be able to do something else with that. And we'll put our fuel over on this side. Let's put that over here. And let's put a little bit of fuel in here. Geez, that's right. All the fuel is inside the other thing. Alright, slappity-doo. Now, is this place turned on? No? Yes? No? Power. On. Hello? Generator active. What is going on with this place? Anyways, we got these containers over here. We'll be able to start putting some stuff in. Actually, let's just do frickin' that. Let's grab whatever we have here and start slapping this inside of our base. I might leave some wood here and I'll make myself some biofuel as well. And, okay, now that everything is transferred, you make a bazillion biofuel, right? That's your sole purpose here. Hey, shit. Okay, wow. Now we're getting power here. Look at this thing go. Ha! Alright, that is cool. So, now that everything is inside of here, I'm going to have to identify these containers eventually. Let's go ahead and let's see what we can build from here. Oh, we can build a large constructor. Let's go ahead and do that. Space Fizz. Really? Clothing. We can make luxury clothing. We can make our own narcotic. Oh, really? High-end polymer? And we can sell those for 500 credits. That's not really worth all the resources here. Now, what we'll want, and we can have a maximum of 24, are some solar panels. This requires a lot of carbon substrate and some glass plates. I might be going through a couple of resources, especially silicon with this. At least I got my drill. I'm going to be able to gather some more. Let's make ourselves 12 solar panels to begin with. And maybe add in 1 or 2 or 5 capacitors at it. And hopefully we can get this base to completely run on solar and wind power. Also, why don't you go ahead and make me some lights? Because, yeah, at night this place is going to be very dark. And can we do this? Yes, texture and color tool. Hell yeah! So our large constructor is done. I wanted to slap it right next to the other one. Oh, I can't. Oh. Because of these things. Oh. You know what? Maybe I could just slap it in the middle. Yeah. It's pretty much the only place that I could have it. I could go around it, right? It's not going to be too bad to have that thing right smack in the middle. So with this little guy, let's see what else that we can do. So some other things that we are going to need, of course, is a fridge and a food processor. Maybe not as much as a rush for now. I would like to expand on the base before we actually do that. But one thing's for sure, we're going to need ourselves an ammo box and a defense. It might take a little bit of time, but eventually I know that we're going to have ourselves some Xyrax attacks. So let's make ourselves 600 rounds of that. and we'll be able to put up a defense tower as well. Now, by the looks of it, this is reducing the power consumption by 60, I think 60 watts? Yeah, it says here that it reduces consumption by 75 watts once activated. And you can build up to 16 of these. Except, my god, they take a lot of place. They take so much room. So it says active on it, so everything should be working a-okay with this. Maybe I could build myself some more. Except I realize that this whole thing here is absolutely unnecessary. I could have just put like one small circle at the bottom and that would have been good. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build many of these. I'm going to take all these blocks back. And I'm actually going to place them over on this side. I could probably have like a couple of turbines going on over here. So let's put a block like this. And that, and then we can slap this on top of it. And there you go. Great. And I could probably do a couple of these. 5. Yeah, I just got to make sure to count the distance. Alright, to begin with, that should be good enough. Let's make a couple of these. This, by the looks of it, would be 15. Yeah, the whole point of this is to try to make this base as efficient as possible, and basically just running on forever power. The type of power that I like. There you go. Build me a whole lot of these. I'm gonna need them. Let's add a couple of these little decorative blocks over here. Once my paint gun is done, I can pretty much start texturing this place. Make it look a little less, you know, bland. And now that our texture gun is ready, let's start producing, or texturing. Yep. I'll have the same thing over here. Alright, these look nice. Now let's go ahead and do a little texturing over here. Let's put a little pillar over here, and another one over here. Because, you know, why not? Yeah, make it look like a little primitive entrance. But once you get inside, it's going to be all, you know, super technologically advanced. Super high-tech. It's going to look super neat. There you go. So how you doing? You working hard or hardly working? Lots of biofuel, I'll take it. Yeah, some of these blocks, the textures won't go very well on it. Yeah, like this one on the top there. I might just have to go with some, like, plain marble texture on it. There you go. It's simple. And actually, maybe on top there is where I could have my, wait a second. Yeah, that was a little too light. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, let's fix that. And these things, we can put them in the same texture. Or maybe I could go with something a little different. There you go. Now, I do have a defense gun over here. Just thinking of sticking it right on top here. Right, like that, yeah. Let's go ahead with a minigun turret. Wanted shooting some 15 mil ammunition. The only thing is it sticking out too much up front? Maybe just a tad. I might need to push it back a little bit. But there's a reason I put this, is I didn't want it to expose the opening. Wait a second. Can I go further? No? Go with a little filler right over here. And can you go back a little bit more? No? God darn it. That's really the placement of it. Ugh. You know what? In the meantime, I'll put it here. I think eventually what I'll do is I'll make myself a little area where I can actually put it on. Now this dirt removing exposed all of this. Totally wrong. Okay. Yeah, I see what happened here. I think we used up all of our resources, and I'm missing some things to be able to make the wind turbines. And I believe we ran completely through our copper and our silicone. I'm going to have to go get some more. That doesn't stop me from starting to put the pieces in place. That's going to look nice with all these wind turbines spinning. Spinning like crazy, producing power. And as for my solar power, I think I might just put it over here. This is all going to take a lot of room, so I'm going to have to build a lot of blocks, a big base to put all my panels on. Now, I got 81 over here, but it might not be enough still. And we have 11 solar panels right now. I wanted 12. God darn it, I'm missing one. Anyways, let's frickin' eat something in the meantime. So much work to do. I guess I'm gonna have to do all the floor the same way. Maybe here I could start making something different. I think it would be nice just to put the whole floor the same texture over here. And maybe after this checkpoint, kind of, then we can have a different texture. I hate this. I hate that you can't texture under a block. I can clearly see you, block. And this over here, I'm going to put like a little something on it so I can just walk over it. Or either that or I'm just going to put it somewhere else. Well, aside from that, this is pretty much what we've got so far. Not bad. Well, I just went for another haul, and this time my inventory, I've gotten quite a bit more. Why is there a drill charge in here? I could have drilled more. Well, I went through 3 whole drill charges, and yeah, I will have to build myself some more of them if I'm going to be collecting some resources. But at least with this, I know that I can at least finish with the wind turbines and the solar panels, and we'll get this base up and running. So let's transfer everything through the wonders of Wi-Fi, and let's keep our production going. This one needed to make still one last solar panel, and this one we needed still 14 wind turbines. And by the looks of it, I needed 4 more bases for the turbines. Here you go. Now we'll just wait for all of these to be ready. This should be over quite soon. We're still going to need to make some more blocks here, carbon composite blocks. Let's try and build as many as we can. And it's funny, but I do want to build myself a couple of sentries in case the enemies come in charging in through the front door. And we'll build a little bit of ammo for that as well. Now, how big are these things? These are 5x3s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we're going to need quite a big platform. So let's put the little rounded corners, well, not exactly rounded, but I want to kind of have a little separation in between each area for the solar panels. And voila, we're going to have them facing south. Yeah, I think the rounded or the little corner pieces are not really working. I'm just going to replace them with full blocks instead. And there you go, that works. Now the only thing is I need to have a crap load of them. Yeah, let's make this happen. Another one here, and another one here. 3, maybe, yeah, 3x4, and then we'll have our 12 set in. Like this. The only thing is I'm going to have to fill up these little bottom parts here, so it doesn't look like everything's freaking floating. Yeah, it's just going to use a little bit more blocks, but it should be okay nonetheless. And I might have to dig in this area. Oh, you have been busy, my friend. Let's go and use some of that. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to put it down here. And I think I'm going to use this to refuel this ship. Oh, wow. 100%. That's great. What about the silverfish? Yeah, let's slap some in there. And we could probably use it at our base as well. Sweet. Now that the sun is up, it has risen. These solar panels should be working pretty good. Pretty high efficiency. I do like it. Except I ran out of carbon substrate again. I had to dig up some more rocks so I can finish this this floor. Well, you know what? All this building is taking an eternity. Let's go ahead and at least make ourselves a bed so we can kind of sleep through the building process. It's going to go a lot quicker. Let's slap it right here for now. And everything seems to be done. Sweet! Wait a second, it's not all done. Apparently I ran out of resources again. What am I missing of this time? Well, I wanted to place these solar capacitors over here. I'm going to retrieve this one and put it up here as well. There you go. Nicely placed. They're giving off a nice glow. Well, while we can, let's go ahead and put some of these turbines up. Oh, that is going to look very pretty at the end. Now, all together now. Start spinning, everyone. Now? I guess there's a little time before it starts spinning. Anyways, gotta collect some more rocks. More drilling to do. Alright, it is night again. I slept through the night just to kind of speed up the process after collecting all these rocks. But I believe I do have the necessary components to actually get this project finalized. Let's start slapping in these remaining turbines. And there they are. We got a whole bunch of them, 15 to be exact. And we probably have enough carbon composite blocks to actually finish this little other project of ours. And now that I've got my drill charges done, let's go ahead and dig out the little remainder of the area. I think this should be good. Just a little more is required. Right over here. Let's dig over here, and then we can put the rest of our solar panels here and the 2 remainder. And boom. Got ourselves our solar field. And let's go ahead and put a little ledge on that. And maybe slap a few lights on it while we're at it. Alright, that looks pretty cool. All 15 of our wind turbines are working magnificently. And currently we are consuming in the minus kilowatts, so that means we can run this base pretty much forever. Power left? 0. And our batteries are currently charging up, even during the night. So yeah, we are working on this, and we made this base extremely efficient, and we won't need to worry about fueling our base anymore, except maybe when we get a furnace in or something that consumes a little bit more power. But aside from that, I think we did a pretty swell job here. Now all we're going to have to do is expand on the inside. But I believe that is all the time that we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to nudge that little like button. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Rakoona out.